It was so great landing in Singapore and seeing my old friends there again. I've been there multiple times, and this time it was just, to me, a beautiful, not just closure, but excitement in my spirit to see what God's going to do this time around in Singapore. Thank you very much. I want to say hello to all of Singapore. I love you. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm very excited. Thank you for making me feel really welcome. I appreciate it. And so we want just Southeast Asia to know that there is a love and a purpose that we can all have. And I'm just so thankful about all the media attention here in Singapore to reach especially the young ones all across Singapore.
Listeners know this Saturday is a big day for 5,000 of you who managed to get tickets to No Limits with Nick Vujicic. And guess what? The 938 Live team, myself, and a group of Knicks fans are here at Changi Airport Terminal 3 right now with Nick Vujicic, the man of the moment. Welcome back to Singapore. It's been a couple of years since you were last here. How do you feel being back on our fair island?
I love being here. What a welcome we have. I want to thank all the people who have helped make this possible. And 938 Live, love you so much. It's great to be back. 谢谢你，我爱你。So repeat after me. Say, I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
Just the way I am.
Just the way I am.
And I will never, ever give up. All right. Can I have a hug? You okay? Love you. Thank you so much. We've never had press conferences done in Singapore, and this was the first time to have my story broadcasted on live radio with all the references of faith in Jesus Christ, not just recorded and broadcasted there, but rebroadcasted later. And the feedback was incredible, and it was actually quite an interesting, cool setting, being in an aquarium and having a press conferences with these sharks and fish all around, and that was pretty cool. And I just hope that if there are any teenagers watching this, that if you have been bullied, don't give up. Keep going, dream big, and take one day at a time. You don't believe the opinions of the world. Come to the truth, and the truth will set you free. The truth is, you're a wonderful creation, and there's not another you. So do your best and keep on going. And know, Singapore, I love you very much. I didn't think it was gonna happen that day, but we put me in this, if you will, a tank within a fish tank. That's a tank, and apparently I'm safe in it. So as long as I stay in it and the sharks don't jump over that wall, I'll be okay. It's going to be interesting because I don't sink, so I don't know what to expect yet. And apparently it's feeding time in about 3.5 minutes. So they want me to run up there right now and jump in. How does that sound? And when we first heard that they're going to throw me in there with the sharks, I was originally thinking like there was going to be a shark cage off a boat in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It was a little bit different, but it was cool at the same time. So I had this tank within a tank, and the water wasn't freezing, but it wasn't warm either, and it was just cool to come face to face with these hammerhead sharks, and I mean, they were much bigger than me, and I'm sure I'd make a nice quick snack for any of them. That was an awesome experience. I've never had anything like that before. In fact, looking through the glass, you don't feel like you're in a glass tank. You feel like you're there swimming with the sharks. It's a really cool experience. And when I started swimming at age 6, it was because my dad really encouraged me to try something. You don't know what you can achieve until you try it. And I think fear stops a lot of people from trying new things. And there's just a lot of joy in enjoying life. But I love freedom in water. And it was a great experience. So we're also thankful to meet the president of Singapore and go on the government TV channel where the president was talking about his charity, which brought some awareness to people with disabilities and trying to not really train the culture, but bring more awareness of people with special needs to Singapore and the importance of making sure that all Singaporeans have a chance in education, in having the resources necessary to be a productive member of society.
We had a wonderful meeting. It was sort of more of an interview style for his charity. Of course, I mentioned my faith, knowing that faith is the real strength of why I've been transformed from a life without limbs into a life without limits. And so we talked about inspiring people with special needs all across this nation and how Singaporeans can help Singaporeans and be a miracle for someone else. And it was great. I was hoping and praying that we would have a chance to pray with the president, a chance to have a one-on-one with the president. It did not happen this time. And so we just must believe by faith that what we were called to do by God here was accomplished.
One of the huge events that we had in Singapore was a 5,000 gorgeous seated auditorium where, I actually heard that it was record-breaking ticket sales. They reckon we beat J-Lo's concert. The tickets of 5,000 people were sold in 48 hours of the openings of the tickets being sold. This had never been done before in Singapore. It was such a big reception. Not just a full room, but you could feel the atmosphere. It was electric. It was a group of 5,000 people who were hungering and hanging on every single word and wanting more.
Great. Totally not. I really enjoyed listening to you. Thank you so much for coming.
What's the next thing you're aiming for?
Yep, thank you so much for your question. But the ultimate goal for me is to really leave a legacy of helping the next generation understand that the power of changing the world is at their fingertips. There are 1 billion people who are hungry today. And our goal in all these things are not just to motivate people emotionally and mentally, but my goal one day before I die, and I hope it's going to be happening at least in the next 5 years, we want to get together a platform of 10 million people worldwide who give $1 a month, and 100% goes to feeding children, medicating the sick, building houses for homeless, helping people all around the world. And then closing off that event were actually those 2 people with special needs who were with me and the president earlier. We had a Q&A session, and that was pretty cool as well. It's always been my dream to leave a legacy of not just knowledge behind and not just resources, but I also want to give an opportunity for people, especially with special needs one day, to actually become speakers. I just really feel in my heart that in the years to follow from now, I would love to mentor a group of speakers all around the world as best as I can, to equip them, to encourage them, and try help them build their own platform in becoming a speaker and a communicator of hope.
So we love everyone, and I just hope that everyone has been encouraged tonight. Thank you all very, very much for your love.